Today is the first day of the women's heptathlon. 4 events today and 3 tomorrow. Today we have the 100-meter hurdles, high jump, shot put and 200 meters. Tomorrow long jump, javelin and 800 meters. Means an early morning start, and the first heat has got 6 athletes: Zhu from the People's Republic of China, Martse, Heinrich, Kitola, Majlicki and Najbernova of Czechoslovakia. But a marvellous start by the Chinese woman Zhu, really leaving everybody in her wake. Very, very fine running indeed, 13.38. That's a very fine time and a wonderful start to the competition. No wonder she looks so pleased. First class, in fact, the time officially 13.37. That's 1,069 points. And in heat 2 here, Polman, Fleming of Australia, Beccati of Italy. She turned up with a damaged ankle, and in fact she has fallen, so Beccati's out. Hidding of Holland is coming up strongly, so is Nikitina of the Soviet Union, but the winner is Jane Fleming of Australia. And the sad sight there as Italian Beccati, who had a heavy strapping on her ankle, just didn't even get beyond 3 hurdles. 13.5 for the Australian Fleming. Good start for her. Heat 3, Debois, France, Jane Frederick of the United States, Brown of West Germany, Maslenikova of the Soviet Union, probably the favourite here, Reichelt of the GDR, Mulliner of Britain, but it's Maslenikova of the Soviet Union going very strongly through in 13.45. That's very close to her best ever. 13.46 given as the official time ahead of Debois. And then finally in heat 4, a chance to see the current world record holder in lane 4, Jackie Joyner-Kersee. She's hurdling brilliantly at the moment, and this is fine, fine running. Next to her is Braga of the Soviet Union, and on the inside, Nastasia of Romania. But Jackie Joyner-Kersee, 12.89. A wonderful start. It's actually rounded up officially to 12.91, and that's very close to her best ever. So we move on to the high jump, where Zhu of the People's Republic of China attempting 1.78 meters. And again she's clear. She's having a really first-class competition. She may well put something like 300 or 400 points at least onto her performance of last year. Next to go, Anki Bema of the DDR, are at 1.81 meters. Oh yes, a safe clearance. She has done 1.87 meters, but as you can see, the strapping across her left shoulder means that she's a little inhibited in being able to move that left arm, and that obviously affects her high jumping today. It's Fleming of Australia. Not as tall as Bema, but a good compact piece of high jumping, 1.81 meters. She can be very pleased with that. Good points, 991 points. First time clearance. Now Kim Hager from Great Britain. Speciality is long jump and high jump. Again at 1.81. Took off quite a long way from the bar, but she can be pleased. It's a good jump. She could actually probably get closer into the bar and get more height if she specialised just in high jumping. Marion Reichelt from the German Democratic Republic. Same height, 1.81. Oh, and a very, very easy clearance. And now Mariana Maslenikova of the Soviet Union. Next to go, she was 5th in the European Championships, 26-year-old from Leningrad. 1.84 the bar. And a very expert clearance. A very fine jump. She seems to be limping very slightly with that bandaging on her left knee. 1.84 meters gives her 1,029 points. Now it's Nikitina of the Soviet Union attempting 1.87 meters. Oh, and she's obviously very, very pleased with that. and glad it's over, I'm sure. Jackie Joyner licking her lips slightly nervously because the bar is at a height she's never cleared before. 1.90 meters, the highest height that she has ever faced. And brilliantly clear. And so exuberant and so excited. She has trained so hard for this event. And she knows that it's performances like this, personal bests, that will get her a new world record. She is technically so good at all the events she takes part in, and the high jump is absolutely no exception. 1.90 meters then for Jackie Joyner, Jackie Kersey, and that gives her a lead over Maslenikova of 159 points. So already she's beginning to pull away quite clearly from the field. Now, one of the events that everyone finds difficulty with, if you're a sprinter, high jumper, hurdler, is the shot put. You have to work on technique because you don't want to build up too heavy a body weight. Jackie's best ever, 15 meters 36. And in her world record she did 15 meters 20, so anything over 15 meters is going to be good, and that does look good. In fact, it's nearly out at the 16-meter line, so whatever happens, it must be a new personal best. It looks as if she's going to try and set a personal best in every event. Very good technique, because she's having to use her speed across the circle, and release, technically very good, not rushing it, just following through, and that goes out there to 15 meters 70. Now here's Jane Frederick, much taller, stronger girl, the other American heptathlete. Jane competed in the 1972 Olympic Games, and you'd expect her to throw the shot a long way. In fact, it's 16 meters 30, and that's a personal best for Jane. She's been competing for 15 or 16 years at the very top, a former holder of the world best for the heptathlon. And so Nikitina will be the next to throw. 16 meters 30 confirmed, a new personal best for Jane. Nikitina, again a good putt, nearly 16 meters. And it seems as if everybody's in a good mood today. It's a difficult event after high jumping to have to use the power of your legs in a totally different fashion. 15 meters 66 for Nikitina. And now it's the last attempt for Jackie Joyner Kersey. Already a personal best of 15 meters 70, so anything else would be a bonus, but every point gained is another point nearer a new world record. Really get that shot settled comfortably into her neck, then into a very well-grooved technique, and that flies out, and that's a marvellous, marvellous put. It's right on that 16-meter tape, and she knows it's good. She can't believe it. Two bests in a shot competition. And like the men in the decathlon, the women in the heptathlon all help and advise each other because they all know just how tough it is. Fast across the circle, very good technique, because she doesn't weigh very much, and that's exactly 16 meters. A new personal best, yet again, for Jackie. She's just so pleased. And well, she might be. That's a wonderful series, and it takes her points total to 3,172. That gives her a 189-point margin over Nikitina going into the final event of the first day. And just to give you an idea how far ahead Jackie is of the rest of the world, in '86 her world record 7,158. Sabine Peitz of